guys, it's Brittany. So I just left the theater. I saw the movie The Boy, and this has been very requested for me to see The Boy and to do a review on it. This video is gonna be filled with spoilers because there's no other way to explain this movie without saying what happened. So if you have not seen this movie, well, it's up to you. If you want to continue watching, if you like spoilers, then go ahead. But if you don't, because like there's major spoilers that I'm about to tell you, so you might want to click off if you haven't seen it. But if you have seen it, then you can stay and we can discuss and let me know what you guys think about this movie in the comment section below, because I'm just kind of all over the place with this movie. So first of all, I didn't like it. And I feel so bad to say that because I was very excited to see this movie. Maggie from The Walking Dead is in it, which was really cool. I'm just gonna get into this actually. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I just saw the movie, so it's like all these emotions are going through my head. But the reason why I'm sitting in the back seat of the car, because in the beginning of the movie, the character Greta, Maggie, she's sitting in the back of like the taxi going to that house because she got a nanny job to babysit the doll known as the boy, also known as Brahms, which I think is actually a really cool name. I actually really like his name. So this doll, she didn't know that she's signing up to babysit a doll, basically. She thought it was an actual boy. So she finds out from the parents that it's a doll, and she kind of laughs at the beginning, like really, like she thought it was a joke, but they just kind of look at her like, this is our son, Brahms. Be nice to him. Be good to him, he'll be good to you. Be bad to him, he'll be bad to you. So that's really creepy. Okay, and I forgot to mention earlier that Brahms, the doll, his parents treat the doll like it's their son because they did have a son named Brahms who died about 20 years ago. Supposedly died in a fire. So the parents of Brahms, they're going on a vacation. They leave this whole rule book or rule piece of paper with all these rules on it, how to take care of Brahms for Greta. So she's just thinking this is really weird. Like she has to feed him, she has to put him to bed at a certain time, she has to kiss him goodnight, she has to wake him up at a certain time, play his music, all these really weird rules. So that's what's creepy. But I don't know, I was bored, and I feel so awful for saying that because I was so excited to see this movie. Next door to the theater that I was in, they were playing Star Wars, so I was so distracted because I just wanted to run in there and see Star Wars for the 4th time because I heard all the music, I could hear all the scenes, so I was like paying attention. I was looking at this wall beside me because Star Wars was on the other side. So the first part that actually really scared me in this movie was when Greta was out of the room that Brahms was in. She walks in, he's sitting on the chair. Actually, she heard him crying. There's these random cries that she heard, so she went to see Brahms. He was sitting in the chair and there was water coming down his face, looking like he was crying. So I was like, it was really freaky, that part. But then it was just a leak from the ceiling and water was just dripping on him. But I thought that was a really good part. I thought it was really scary. Another part that really freaked me out was when Brahms was kind of getting to Greta's head, so I believe she threw him down on the bed. I believe that's what happened. She left and then she came back and Brahms was sitting up on the bed just staring at her. So I thought that was really creepy. She kind of ran away, she was scared. Then she got a phone call and it was Brahms. He was breathing in the beginning, but then he said, Greta, come play with me. I promise I'll be good. Now fast forwarding to pretty much the ending. Greta has this ex-boyfriend named Cole, and he's crazy, he's abusive, he's really scary. He just shows up at this place one day. And one part I didn't like was Greta, earlier in the movie, she was talking on the phone to a family member or her friend saying that she doesn't like Cole, he's a bad person, like all this stuff, and then he just kind of comes into the movie and she acts all kind of normal with him and treating him normally, which I didn't really understand that because she said he was a really bad person. Sorry for all the sounds outside. I should have picked another place to film, but I wanted to set the mood. You guys know I'm all about setting my moods, and since Greta was in a car in the beginning at the back, a taxi at the back, I wanted to pretend that too. So Cole, he actually does not like Brahms the doll. He thinks it's so freaky, it freaks him out. He wants to get rid of it. He doesn't know what's so special about it because Greta's been kind of attached to the doll, treating Brahms the doll like a real person, so it's really freaking him out. So anyways, he grabs Brahms the doll, he smashes his head. His head is no more, just completely smashed, and I was caught off guard with that. I was really surprised. I was like, oh my god, that's actually, what the heck, you just killed Brahms, basically. Anyway, so he goes up to the mirror, Cole goes up to a mirror, and the mirror like explodes, he falls back, or he gets he flies back, and then there's a huge hole in the wall. And then all of a sudden you hear, Greta, Greta. So scary. I'm like, what the heck? Because I thought Brahms, like the doll, was gone, so the spirit was gone, whatever. But then I was like, oh, maybe the spirit's in the wall. But no, no, there is no spirit. Brahms never died. He's been living. The actual human Brahms has been living in the wall for the past 20 years. You see him come out, he has his mask on, he is so scary. And that part I think was the scariest part, just him coming out, just the way he was like positioning himself, I don't know. That was a weird reenactment. So Greta then goes inside the walls where Brahms has been living this entire time. She finds a note that's written to Brahms from his parents, telling Brahms that Greta now belongs to him, that he can love her. Greta is his. So he really likes Greta. He wants Greta to stay, but Greta obviously wants to leave. So when she threatens to leave, she actually does leave for like a few seconds. She runs away. Then he starts yelling like, if you leave, I'll kill him. I'll kill him like the others, or whatever. I'm so bad at this impersonation. So it gets really creepy. Like, I don't want to recite the whole movie to you guys, but basically, did I like this movie? Not really. I'm really let down by it. Usually with horror movies, I'm so invested in it and I can't take my eyes off the screen, but for this one, my eyes were just on Star Wars, just listening to Star Wars next door. It just wasn't, it was too slow, I thought, but the last part, when Cole smashed the doll and Brahms came out of, what the heck, he just came out of the wall as the actual human with this creepy mask, and he's really tall, and just the way he would move, that just caught my attention. So Star Wars, I was like, bye Star Wars, like I still love Star Wars. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching once again. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like my little set. I'm pretending to be Greta, go into the house to be a nanny to Brahms. I think Brahms was a scary looking doll though, and I would love to have a replica of that and make a video with it, as weird as that sounds. Maybe Annabelle can have a friend. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching once again. All of my links are in the description box below. My Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my Snapchat. I know I say it so many times, I have not snapped yet, so hopefully I will snap one day, but I do have an account, so I'll leave it down there. Hashtag team Brittney44, hashtag Boritharens, hey. Sorry, it's like really small in here, so I can't do my hey thing. Hashtag GAC, notice Brittney, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.